There's no coming back from this. No God that can save him.
I need you to know. I didn't kill Maria. Or Dukes. I may be the bearer of a butcher, but I promise you I didn't kill them.
It's your fault. And now I'm dying. Because of you.
Just like they did. I'm sorry.
Dexter Morgan.
Q.
Dexter Resurrection is making TV history right now. This isn't just another revival, and it isn't just a nostalgia play. What we're witnessing feels bigger. It feels like a season that could go down as one of the best Dexter arcs of all time, rivaling the golden days of seasons 1 through 4. And the wild part? There is still an episode left to air. But how did this season get here? Why are critics and fans suddenly talking about Resurrection as if it's more than a revival, as if it's rewriting the legacy of Dexter Morgan himself? That's what we need to break down. First, let's talk numbers. Every episode this season has hovered around 9 out of 10 ratings, an almost unheard of run for any show this deep into its lifespan. Think about it. Revival series usually limp along, leaning too hard on fan service, but not this one. The premiere scored an 8.9. Episode 2, 8.8. Round those up in your heart, and you're basically looking at a streak of 9s. Week after week, fans are refreshing their streaming apps the second new episodes drop. People who swore they were done with Dexter are back, hooked harder than ever. And that brings us to the storyline. When trailers teased the concept of a serial killer club, most fans rolled their eyes. It sounded like a gimmick, like a cheap way to throw Dexter into a horror convention panel instead of a grounded thriller. But 9 episodes in, it works. It's not random. Dexter stumbles across this group after killing a man named Red and stealing his invitation. It's classic Dexter.
Dear friend, you are cordially invited to a dinner party for like-minded individuals who share similar passions. An opportunity for conversation and camaraderie, and to share your craft with colleagues. Accept this money as a good faith offering.
Improvising, adapting, and infiltrating a circle of killers to put them on his table. That core formula is alive and well, and the writers took it further by giving us character clashes that felt authentic. Take Dexter and Mia. At first, it seemed like she might be tied to Lila West, maybe even a sister seeking revenge. But when she revealed her code wasn't about justice, it was about thrill killing, Dexter had a choice: partner up or eliminate her. True to who he's always been, he put her down.
And that is why you have to die.
Sorry, mon ami. Don't worry, this will all be over soon.
911, what's your emergency?
There's a guy screaming next door. I think some chick's trying to murder him. I heard her call herself Lady Vengeance or some shit. You gotta send help.
That moment was a reminder that even after all these years, Dexter's dark passenger still answers to the code. But if there's one reason this season feels historic, it's Michael C. Hall. Let's be real. Revival shows only work when the lead actor commits. Hall could have coasted, cashed a paycheck, and phoned it in. Instead, he's turned in a performance people are calling Oscar level. Every scene feels lived in, from the subtle smirks at dinner parties to the gut-wrenching breakdowns when his mask slips. There's one moment fans can't stop talking about. That scream after Batista's death. It's the rawest we've seen Dexter since Rita's death back in season 5.
Sir,
Sir, we're going to take the child into safe custody now. Sir, hand me the child.
What are you doing? Back off!
Ma'am!
Miami homicide! He is too. I said back the fuck off! What happened?
Rita's inside. It was me.
It wasn't just a callback, it was a gut punch. Hall managed to channel a decade of buried grief, frustration, and rage into a single outburst, and it reminded us of why we ever sympathized with a serial killer in the first place. He cracked open Dexter's humanity again, showing us the broken man beneath the monster. That's not just acting, that's dedication. Hall is in his mid-50s, wealthy enough to retire, yet still pouring himself into this role like it's his first season. He doesn't look tired of Dexter, he looks rejuvenated by him. Fans and comment sections are calling him the best actor on television right now. And they're not exaggerating. He makes you forget you're watching a fictional character. He makes you believe you're watching a man unravel, live in front of you. And it isn't just Hall. The supporting cast dynamics are landing too. Harrison finally feels like a fleshed-out character. In New Blood, their relationship felt awkward, almost forced. But Resurrection fixes that. For the first time, Dexter is actively trying to guide his son, not push him away. Their conversations about codes, killers, and morality feel like the backbone of the season. Fans who once groaned at Harrison are now asking for a spin-off. That's no small feat. Of course, not everything's flawless. Some fans argue the Gemini killers were wasted.
Holy shit, Gemini. How did I not see this coming?
Ah, I'm here. We can go now.
Up, and away.
The Gemini killers. Twins. Fuck me.
Hyped up as major threats, both went down within 2 episodes. David Dastmalchian's performance deserved more time to breathe. And yes, the serial killer club got wiped out maybe too quickly. But these aren't deal breakers. If anything, they show how high the bar has been set this season, because fans are demanding more, not less. And here's the real question. With 1 episode left, can Resurrection stick the landing? Because right now, it's on the edge of something historic. Seasons 1 through 4 have always been untouchable. Season 4 with Trinity was the crown jewel. But Resurrection has already matched that intensity, and in some ways, surpassed it. If the finale delivers, this won't just be Dexter's comeback. It'll be remembered as one of the greatest TV revivals ever. My take: Michael C. Hall's performance alone already cements this as a historic season. Even if the ending isn't perfect, Resurrection has reignited the passion fans thought was lost forever. It's proven that Dexter Morgan still matters, still shocks, and still owns the screen in a way few characters ever have. So now I want to hear from you. Do you think Dexter Resurrection has already surpassed the original 4 seasons? Or does it need to land the ending first? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading.
Welcome, everyone, to my favorite night of the year.
This was not on my list of ways to die.
Dexter Resurrection may be setting up an ending twist nobody saw coming. A finale that could not only destroy Dexter Morgan's carefully built life, but also change the entire direction of the series forever. Because for weeks, fans have been building theories. Some wild, some convincing, but all pointing to one terrifying truth. This isn't just Dexter's story anymore. Harrison, Batista, Prater, and even the New York Ripper are colliding toward one shocking conclusion. And once you connect the clues, you start to realize this ending might be even darker than anyone imagined. So let's break it all down. Let's start with Al, the Boogeyman Club member, who somehow slipped through Dexter's fingers. At first glance, he looked harmless. a friendly father figure, a guy you'd trust to watch your kids. But we now know that was a mask. A mask ripped away in episode 7 to reveal something horrifying. Al is not just another killer. He's a predator who regresses to a childlike state while slowly strangling his victims, giggling while cutting off ponytails. It's disturbing, and it mirrors the Trinity Killer in ways that are impossible to ignore. Arthur Mitchell hid behind his family image too. He relived trauma through his kills, and just like Arthur, Al has perfected the art of deception. The real mistake Dexter made this season wasn't killing the Boogeyman Club, it was letting Al walk away. Because now, Al is primed to become the final boss of the season. Not by going after Dexter directly. That would be too simple. No, Al is going to go after Harrison. More specifically, Harrison's girlfriend, Elsa. Remember what Dexter told Al? That if his mask ever fell, his family would see nothing but darkness. Al is going to make sure Harrison experiences that same collapse. Imagine it. Elsa murdered, Harrison forced to face that the sins of his father brought death to the one person who represented a normal life. The result? Harrison hunting Al down in rage. And if that happens, it would be Harrison's third kill. The supposed death of Dexter in New Blood, Ryan Foster in Resurrection, and now Al. By FBI definition, Harrison would officially be a serial killer. But unlike his father, Harrison doesn't kill because of a dark passenger. He kills for justice, for revenge, for what he believes is right. That makes him infinitely more dangerous, because a killer who believes he's the hero has no limits. But that's only one piece of the puzzle. For months, everyone expected Angel Batista to be the one to finally expose Dexter. And while that theory made sense, the truth is far more heartbreaking. Batista doesn't live to see justice. Episode 9 delivers the most devastating gut punch yet. Angel Batista is dead, a character fans loved since the very beginning, taken out in the darkest way possible. And for Dexter, this moment echoes Rita's death, the same guttural cry, the same crushing realization that his actions lead innocent people into graves. But this time, it's worse, because Batista represented not just a threat, but a link to Dexter's past. A man who still sought truth, still believed in justice, and now he's gone. This isn't just about removing an obstacle. It's about breaking Dexter emotionally, and it works. Batista's death could be the true twist nobody saw coming, because it strips Dexter of one of the last people who truly understood him, and it sets Harrison up for a terrifying path of vengeance. But what about the New York Ripper? Episode 10 gives us a shocking revelation. In Prater's files, the Ripper has a name. Don Framp. Now, on the surface, this seems like the answer fans have been waiting for. But think about it. Would a prolific, elusive killer really hand over his real name to Prater? This is a franchise built on fake names and aliases. Dexter was Kyle Butler, Jim Lindsay, Ronald Smith. Names are masks. Don Framp feels like another one, a red herring meant to throw everyone off. So who is the Ripper really? The evidence still points strongly to Jonah Mitchell, the son of the Trinity Killer. The weapon matches. The timeline fits if you stretch it. And thematically, it would bring Dexter's past full circle, facing the son of his most dangerous rival. But there's another darker possibility. What if the Ripper isn't just another lone wolf killer? What if he's tied to organized crime? Some fans believe Don Framp could be a mob boss, and the hints are there. The casting of Steve Schirripa, famous for playing Bobby in The Sopranos, raises eyebrows. Imagine Dexter not just battling killers, but mob-backed killers. A whole new level of danger and a twist that expands the world of Dexter into something even bigger. And at the center of it all is Leon Prater, the puppet master. The man who has been quietly studying Dexter from the very beginning, collecting trophies, building files, analyzing his every move. Prater isn't just a hobbyist. He's constructing a network of killers under his control, offering them structure, purpose, even therapy in exchange for obedience. The Gemini twins, Jonah Mitchell, maybe even Al. And now, he wants Dexter. But Dexter Morgan doesn't share control. The idea of bending to Prater's system goes against everything he's built his life around, and that's why the collision at Prater's gala could be catastrophic. Picture it, Al making his move against Elsa, Batista's death still hanging in the air, the New York Ripper's name creating chaos and doubt, and Prater revealing his hand, trying to recruit Dexter into his twisted army. It's the perfect storm. By the end of it, half the main characters could be dead, and the survivors left shattered. And right in the middle is Harrison, the boy who was supposed to have a normal life, now saving his father from certain death, but realizing that the darkness doesn't just follow Dexter, it follows him too. Harrison's kills won't be quiet and methodical like Dexter's. They'll be emotional, impulsive, driven by rage, and he won't feel guilty. He'll feel justified. That's what makes him more terrifying than the Bay Harbor Butcher ever was. Because he will believe that every kill he commits is righteous. So maybe the real ending twist isn't about Dexter at all. Maybe it's about Harrison, the boy who could grow into the most dangerous killer the franchise has ever seen. Not because of a passenger whispering in his ear, but because he truly believes he's the hero. So what do you think? Is Don Frampt the real New York Ripper, or is Jonah Mitchell still the one pulling strings in the shadows? Could Al really push Harrison over the edge? And will Prater succeed in turning Dexter into his crown jewel, or will Dexter finally break free of every chain around him? Drop your theories in the comments, because when the finale airs, the twist nobody saw coming might just be the one hiding in plain sight.